Okay, so here's week 12, and my week started off Tuesday. I had to do my interview. So I had to go and draw the ray diagram. This is basically the diagram that's outside the focal point. Doing pretty good on that, okay? So I was in there drawing my diagram and I was doing pretty good on that one. And then we had to go, and when it was inside the focal point. So this one kind of got me a little bit, but David is so awesome and he kind of helped me out, so I managed to get that done. So did my ray diagram and my measurements, so that was Tuesday. So then we had class this week, and we just kind of went over some of the different parts of physics and nuclear physics, particle physics, and I think it was it atmospheric physics, but don't quote me on that. And then we got time to kind of start deciding how we're going to do our project. So we kind of got together and we're going to decide how we're going to basically start everything, how our movie's going to be produced, and that went well. So hopefully Tuesday we'll get some more in time class. So we got some filming that we want to do, and it's kind of neat to show us in the classroom. So hopefully that will work out. Also this week, working on my controversial debate draft, and I was able to get a great topic since my background is in the medical field. Awesome. So the topic that I chose to do was people should take vaccines to protect their health and that of others. So I think my two arguments were pretty good. I did one for people should take vaccines, and I did another one that people should not take vaccines. So hopefully they would think my arguments are pretty good for both of those. And then also responded to value of creative disobedience. I mean, it just has to. I mean, I know we did multiple kind of responding to this, but they all have the same thing, and it's basically that our education system still needs a lot of work. And what was interesting about this article is what the lady said. Everybody's doing research. They kind of know what is better, what we can do to help educate our kids in a better way, but they kind of do the research, publish it, and move on. Nobody is actually going to the schools and actually trying to put these plans into effect. So that's where we're losing this. Because I mean, why are we doing research just for the sake of research, and we know what to help kids, and then we don't implement it? So that is pretty bad. So something definitely needs to be done about that. So kind of worked on that. Also, still kind of researching our topic. I was just kind of looking at the grid because that's kind of going to play into our project. We're kind of going to talk about, how the America's grid, like if we had an EMP burst, how that would wipe out everything. Like we would have no electricity, probably the water system would fail, no communication. I mean, it would be down. Then we were told that we have a soft grid right now, and if they would just simply make the grid hard, and David told us the way they do that would just build more capacitors, then we would kind of eliminate this threat. But we have, Iran, and also you don't hear much about that. But North Korea, they can possibly make an EMP. And what I was looking at with these EMPs is basically if they don't have long range missile capabilities, then basically they can just do this burst offshore, or they can just do this burst in one place, and then the whole U.S. goes dark. So hopefully our topic and our presentation will be really interesting. We coming up with all, how we're going to set it up, so that should be good. Also, this week in class, I mean, we just had Thursday, so it was not a whole lot going on. My main thing was working on my topics, get my interview done, meet with my classmates to kind of see how we're going to present our project. So this week on physics, probably the usual, 8 to 10 hours, and that's pretty much week 12 of physics. I had some notes, but I mean, my notes at that grade and it wasn't a lot. We kind of went over the three topics very fast, and it was just kind of a you should know kind of thing. But that is week 12 summary in a nutshell.